Is your war a total bore? Well, no more! Now, from the company that brought you such games as Chrono Chess, Chrono Tic-Tac-Toe, and Chrono Biological Warfare, Chronovision is proud to announce the arrival of its latest and greatest war simulation. Norad's got nothing on us. Now you're in control. Every strike and counter-strike being delivered with amazing detail. Chronovision, is it a game or is it real?
Hey everybody, Lancer here, welcoming you to Wargames Defcon 1 for the Sony Playstation. So this is a childhood favorite of mine. It's a game I've been wanting to do for a long time. I actually wanted to stream it, but it doesn't seem to cooperate with OBS, and running this game is very difficult because, I don't know, it just does not work properly with a lot of different programs and stuff, but yeah. I think I have it working pretty much how it should be. Alright, so controls, we got forward up, reverse down, turn right right, turn left left, fire primary X, fire secondary circle, command mode triangle, which is like your menu, and camera square, vibration on. Okay. So if you didn't know, this is a game that, it's based on the movie Wargames, if you've ever seen that. But the interesting thing is that the PC version of this game is an RTS game, while this is more of a shooter type of dealio. So here you can choose your type of game. You can play as either Norad or Whopper. I call it Whopper, and I think that stands for something, but I just call it Whopper. Basically, Norad is the good guys, like the army and navy and such. You're gonna be like defending villages and facilities and stuff as them. Whopper are basically the bad guys. They're like the robots. You know, if you play as them, you're gonna be destroying villages and such. So yeah. So they each have a campaign. We're gonna go through both of them. They're not really that long. Yeah, there's also a two-player deathmatch, and you can do two-player co-op with both of those, which is cool, but I'm not too worried about that. Alright, here you can select your mission. This game actually incorporates a password system, or pass grid, as it says there, but we're not going to worry about that. So we're going to do Norad first, since, you know, why not? So let's do this. Alright, so before each level or mission, as it were, it kind of gives you a little briefing of stuff. So, Mission 1 is Carolina, USA. Whopper forces have set up a small base on the South Carolina coast. This might be their first move in an attempt to gain a footing on the USA mainland. Objectives: you must repel this invasion and prevent Whopper from digging in on American soil, seek and destroy the base and all forces in the vicinity. For vehicles, you will start with these units, 1 Jeep and 1 Dragoon tank. So with each mission, you'll have a certain number of units that you can use. You'll get more as you kind of go along. Email, your first objective is to recapture a bridge northeast of your deployment zone. Destroy the Whopper forces holding the bridge and await further orders. Alright, so let's do this. So you can go back in your menu, you can look at all your vehicles and different units and stuff. It'll kind of give you a overview of it. So we got the Jeep. So each unit that you actually control has a primary and a secondary weapon. Secondary weapon is usually limited. So the Jeep has a machine gun, and then it has a recon marker, which you can set and call for an airstrike, which basically destroys anything it touches. So, including friendly units, so you want to be careful about that. Primarily intended as a fast reconnaissance vehicle, ideal for rapidly scouting unexplored areas of terrain, it is lightly armored, but is able to outrun most known land vehicles. Can drop flares as a marker for an airstrike. We got a landing pad, that's from Whopper. The landing pad is an essential center of activity for any base. It is here that units are delivered by transport helicopter, so we'll have to destroy a lot of those. Robot maintenance. The robot maintenance facility is where damaged robot troops are brought for repairs. Defense post. Defense posts are often constructed as an initial line of defense for a base or other battlefield structure. And we got the MK1 Walker, 80mm cannon, and missiles. So we won't be controlling those until we go through the Whopper campaign. One of the most common units in the Whopper arsenal, this Battle Walker combines average armor with speed and firepower to produce an overall package, which is highly effective against most light and medium enemy units. So that's their version of the Dragoon tank, basically. Guard Tower. The Guard Tower provides a principal line of defense, offering good visibility and modest weaponry. They are essential for any well-defended base. Helicopter Pad. The helicopter pad serves as a drop-off point for newly ordered ground-based reinforcements, which are flown in by transport helicopter from friendly arm caches around the world. Cloning Facility. The cloning facility uses genetic technologies to produce an unlimited army of men to replenish the battlefield with fighting units. Dragoon Tank has an 80mm cannon and a flamethrower, which the ammo of that gets used quick, so keep that in mind. The backbone of the human arsenal, lacking the armor of its heavier cousins, or the speed of the hover variety, it can however be deadly in large numbers. Okay, so let's do this. So you start as the Jeep, or you can push R or L to switch through your other units. You can press square to change the camera like that. You know, you move around. You can go to your menu. You have different commands. You can automatically return your unit to base, or you can call a specific. You can call a specific unit if you want, or you can call all units. Whatever you got to do. So we want to head over there. Of course, on the map, the blue units are the friendly units. Red is the opposition. That's pretty basic. So yeah, the Jeep goes down pretty quickly, so you want to avoid combat. We're going to call an airstrike, which will be a one-shot to anything it touches. We want to get our tank out of there. He just got destroyed. Well, that's good. So did everything else. Now the way is clear. Proceed north and destroy the Whopper base and all forces guarding it. So now we're kind of on our own, since the Dragoon tank kind of moved right into the airstrike, but that's how it goes. You just stay right there. Boom! Good stuff. And of course, sometimes enemies will drop like health or ammo. No such luck here, though. Obviously, our machine gun doesn't really hurt that much. But that's okay. Boom! Your mission has been a success and all objectives were met. Your achievements have been noted at the highest level of command, except we lost a Dragoon tank because of its stupidity, but... And for each mission, you'll get a password, or a pass grid. So there you go. The first few missions are extremely easy. So we're going to the Czech Republic. We have received reports of a Whopper base on the outskirts of Prague, in the war-torn East European countryside. This base is wreaking havoc on Allied operations in the region. Your primary objective is to totally destroy the Whopper base, which will allow Allied forces to return to normal operations in the region. So we get 1 Jeep and 2 Dragoon tanks this time. Intelligence informs us of a Whopper listening post north of your starting position. Your first task must be to destroy this facility before it alerts the base to your presence in the area. Alright. So do we have any new units here to look at? Computer Center. Standard computer center with PCS logged onto all major networks worldwide. This building can be hacked. Move your unit close to the building and select Hack from the advanced commands. A timer will appear counting down to completion. Supplies will then be airlifted to your unit. Yeah, so if you have one of those units, and of course we have our own one respectively, you can hack into it and it'll bring you supplies that'll refill your health and ammo. So we'll definitely be taking advantage of that. Listening post. The listening post is an early warning system designed to pick up and track enemy aircraft within a significant radius. The listening post is, however, relatively weak. So they're not really a big deal, but, you know. It's wise to destroy them when you get the chance. Tri-bike! That's basically their Jeep. Machine gun recon marker. They also can do an airstrike, just like our Jeep. The Tri-bike is a reconnaissance device used for rapidly scouting unexplored territory. It's very lightly armored, but it can make up for it with its high speed. It can drop flares as a marker for an airstrike. There you go. Dun, dun, dun. There's our command center. The command center plays a vital role in any campaign. This building can be hacked. Okay, yeah, so same deal, but that's our version of it, so to speak. And I think that is all okay. So let's do this. We're going to start off with a Dragoon tank. Yeah, it's wise, if you're going to call an airstrike, not to have your troops following you, because they can be really dumb. Flamethrower! Flamethrower! Burn 'em! Got him. Take down the listening post. Whopper forces have occupied a village east of your base. The people living here have helped Allied forces in the area. Go to the aid of the village and eliminate all occupying units. So this is an example of something we're going to be doing often, where we have to help defend a village and such. But first we should probably get full on ammunition. There you go. Out of ammo, sir! That's why we need to go stock up. So just click hack. You kind of wait for the timer to go down, and then a chopper will come your way with supplies. It's wise before you move on into your mission to make sure you have full health, because sometimes this game can actually be somewhat difficult at some points. I do love this game, though. It's so much fun. Here comes our chopper. Thank you. Of course, these little troops you can just run over. Or shoot them. They're not really that powerful, but their damage can add up if you're not paying attention. So we gotta help defend this village. You can bring your other units along if you want, but sometimes it's wiser to leave them at your base in case you need them for something. Yeah, I think if both of these blue buildings get destroyed, it's considered a mission fail. So you want to make sure it doesn't happen, and yeah, you can damage them. So you want to be careful you don't do that. And you gotta destroy these little guys. Trying not. There you go. The leaders of the village thank you for your efforts, but inform us of another nearby village under Whopper occupation. Head north across the river and free this village from Whopper forces. Alright. Yeah, so sometimes in like villages and stuff, there'll be a command center that you can hack into. But not always. I did not mean to do that, but okay. You can just stay there. This game does actually have some pretty good music, though. Which is surprising. Like, games like this, oh, there's a shield. It actually allows you to take hits without losing your health. But yeah, and there's ammo. But games like this aren't typically known for their music, but this game has some pretty good music, I gotta say. Ooh, there's one of their command centers. I think you can actually hack it. I think. There's somehow. Yeah, you can. You can hack into their computer-based thing, which is pretty useful. Alright, we gotta get rid of these little guys. Because, yeah, they don't do much damage, but it does tend to add up. So... I'll take those supplies, thank you. Yeah, so I don't think you actually have to destroy this. Maybe you do, I don't recall, but... I think you actually do. Though, but you can hack it. And then destroy it. So, yeah. Maybe we didn't have to destroy that. I don't remember. Is there another dude somewhere? Where's he hiding? There he is. He's freaking back here. Yeah, I don't think we actually had to destroy that. I'm not sure. All Whopper units in the village have been destroyed. The leaders have shown their gratitude by supplying us with the exact location of the Whopper base in this area. Destroy this facility immediately. Yes, sir. So obviously it's going to be where all the red is. Yeah, so the whole Defcon thing just kind of alerts you to the hostility in the area, basically. Yeah, the tri-bike goes down pretty quickly. Well, when the computer's controlling the tri-bike, I don't think it ever actually calls for an airstrike. At least I don't remember ever seeing it happen. I don't know. If you've ever seen it happen, let me know. But I don't remember ever seeing that happen. Because if it did, it'd be pretty dangerous. You know what I mean? Bum bum bum. Going across the bridge. It's what we're doing. Destroying the spotter. Defense post. I see lots of red. Some health. Don't mind if I do. I'll just get rid of you before you can even do anything. Yeah, the tri-bikes don't really do that much damage. But again, much like the little guys, it can actually add up. Especially when there's a lot of enemies around. But yeah, right now the walkers are the most dangerous enemy. So we definitely want to make them the main priority at first. Yes, you. I'm talking about you. Luckily, we got a shield, so that definitely helps. And you want to go for the defense post as well, because they can do some damage. I think we mainly got to destroy all the facilities here. There's some buildings over there. Good stuff. Success! 7 minutes and 24 seconds. I kind of like how it times your stuff, and it kind of shows you, like, their losses. Troops 35, vehicles 12, buildings 13. That's pretty sweet.